Here we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to an episode of Fixing Things Together for the 6th of March. And sadly, this is going to be only our last episode this month, primarily because apparently every other or all of the next Wednesdays I'll be traveling or recovering from traveling. So just will be too busy to mount a full show. So we won't be doing that. So today we'll be looking at how my Progressive Fan Club is doing, which I just discovered before the show that we have some sort of a bug in the displays. So Henry, I wanted to show you how we are progressing there, and then a new feature that you Henry will have to do, and hopefully Jasper will fix his issues, so internet issues, so you can join us and get this sorted out. So I'm Jan Dvorak, the founder of the Universe. With me here is Henry, our UI designer, and hopefully joining us soon will be Jasper, our UX designer. So let's get this show started. There we go. So as you can see, I need to now. We last time we started working on fan clubs. For some reason, now we are not seeing anything here. And I'm just wondering if that's issue with the address, because that's how it would look at the first side here. Subscriptions, which got upgraded, and then fan clubs. So let's see, how can we fix thing up here. Going a bit more up. So, okay. Oh, I see the issue. It's fan club, not clubs. So, or maybe is it a monetization? That's not, it doesn't make any sense. Okay, let me just give guys, I will need a little bit of a moment here. So we should have, here we go, your fan club. This one is the correct one. So here we are. We've got already a lot of the stuff. And what we have here, I've expanded things, Henry, to something to look a little bit more into as we go forward. So this is how I build it. I've also added here a few more things. One of them is language. And here is the description. So once you start, including your price, then it will calculate how much is the platform fee and how much you will get like a net yourself, which now reminds me I will have to also double check if we actually apply the platform fee in there. But anyhow, this is how, and right now the next step for me is, and we'll stay on this point until Jasper can join us on improving the look for the display of the tier. Just very simply going forward. Oh no, I went to the wrong board. is the theme library, I believe. And it's or was it dashboard, or where did we put this? Let me think. I think it was here in the dashboard following. No, it was in the settings part. This user profile and settings page. Author support. So this has changed a little bit because it's eventually your benefits, all that stuff. That will be much more later on. Okay, so let's take a look how this should look. And we have here interesting element. So if you hover over it, there is going to be an overlay that's going to have the edit this tier, and we will have to, instead of remove, it might be discontinue, and it will be removed if there is nobody subscribed to it or so on. That those are restrictions from Stripe for that's why you have auditing properly. So today, what I would like to do is at least get the first part done, and this overlay, and once you hover over it, displays something else. I don't think we have anything like this. We have anything in AreaKit, because this is also a question of accessibility as well.
Jan, just to confirm, so you want this as discontinue this type this tier?
Yeah, don't worry about it. That will be dependent on the Stripe settings. So you could just leave it, and I will just change the language eventually based on what is it going to be here. And I am, now that I think about it again and looking on the implementation. Okay, and the perks are an accordion. That's also another good thing to do. Well, first of all, I think if we have to kind of add here like a help text to hover over the tier, if we want, to do that, I think we need to rethink this a little bit more. It should be intuitive. So having it like this is not going to be not good, I think. I think we'll have to rethink this. Like for the two, I think like hovering over it, that's fine. We don't have to even include the text here. But now that I'm more conscious about accessibility, I am not so sure about the hover over. Oh, and I just realized another problem here, because if it's like hover over it, how can you then display the perks if they are in accordion? Because if you hover over it, you will get the overlay here, and you won't be able to click here on the perks.
So first thing first, that this is like for writing POV. So
Yeah.
And if you click that edit here, so you could see it all, and everything is. Yeah, you're correct. Oh no.
Yeah, I just realized that these are the things that you figure out once you start implementing them. So no shame in noticing that. This will catch more of these later once we start also doing more demos and application. Right now we are just very much bootstrapped, so it shows. But anyhow, let me at least do this basic display.
Well, I think, Jan, if you're think the hover over will makes it more difficult to implement, I think I will rethink about
Mhm.
the design. I think.
Yeah, let's
Let me revise that.
rethink that. Yeah, let's revise that. Let's see. This is going to be here. Here. So. Let me put it here. So I put here info thing there. Put the plan. Let's see. So it's I would say it's a card. Card element that we have from our components. Maybe. And let's just start with and like that. And see, I think also another thing that when I was like working on this, I was thinking that it would be nice to also have a another, let's say, accordion that would then show. Let's see. But also in the info, it should show. Let me put it down. What I was thinking in addition to this. So it should be accordion to stripe details. Just aka technical details that we could use for debug. Number of subscribers and list of subscribers, which I think we should also have. Nothing about also here. Add a section. Subscribers or supporters. Or super fans or something like that. so that we have a list of those people there. In which case, here I just need to edit the comment. Just a number of subscribers, not their list there. So let's see, I said I wanted this to be a card, which, okay, it's already a card, interesting. Did I put in the wrong one? Then we have the border radius type. And just import the radius. Kind of wondering why I don't have the borders that I'm used to. Hmm. And then we have background, which have also different background. It's an inline block with margin based on color. But we don't have any setting here for the border, which is interesting. Henry, are these titles, is that just a heading, or is that what is that kind of stuff is it? We lost Henry, which not impossible given that Casper couldn't join us from the start precisely because having internet issue. So let's assume that it has caught up with Henry as well, who has. There he is. Henry's back with us. Hi, Henry.
Okay.
Hello there.
Check. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello. I'm sorry, everyone. Having trouble with internet issues.
Yeah, seems to be an issue, not just for you, but there seems to be a lot of cyber attacks lately.
Oh.
Yeah, cyber attacks in America and also some of them I think in Europe, or that's how it looks like. And I'm going to look here up. For example, yesterday was Facebook and their stuff was hit. Okay, so
Mm. Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, so Henry, what I did here, or what I'm looking at here, is to see what kind of
Yep.
so what kind of heading is the are these two? Is that which one? Which should it be? Is it like heading 4 or 5 or?
That's heading 4 actually.
Okay, so I've got that correct. And
This should be a tabs, not a button.
yes.
It's very visible. Anything about this? I need to update this design actually. And
Okay,
also,
so
you were mentioned about this, correct? Feels like you don't have this component, correct?
mhm. Well, the thing I'm right now working on, if we look here, okay, we have here the interestingly, if I look at this closely, given where we are inside here of this card, there's like a background here, and here's like and our one is a white background compared to this. So
Oh, okay.
maybe we'll have you guys updated a little
Mhm.
bit, or maybe it's just a mistake in our implementation and the inside here should be white. But either way, on this card we have few issues here. It's like, why the heck? Oh, I think maybe, let's see. I'm just going to reverse the we have going on. And let me also put here object sign what's happening. Okay, we are getting there. I think the what is the padding here? Can Henry tell me, because sadly I don't have it.
Okay. Okay. It should be as well. And this design is 24. That's very old rules that I apply, but I think it should be 40. Hold on.
Let me actually quickly check if we have in the common. Okay, we don't have. Okay, we don't have any paddings defaults defined, so that will be something for as we progress on our style guide to define the default journal padding, so we have them same across. And there we have the default border, which is what we want. I'm wondering, and I think that's the case here as well, that we want to have the border here as well to the default one. Curious how that is going to affect everything. And let's also include here the padding. That's going to go away soon. Let's see if we can force it a little bit more. So at least we have the border, we have all that stuff. It's fine. And now then we have the description. And then we have an accordion. Like the and I will have to review the accordion, how that one works. It's been a while since I built one. But we want to do here is with the amount.
Okay.
Yes, just a bit tired, but good job. And values. Amount. Now it's going to be formatted. Oh, I see why. Number value is the actual amount. Is currency. And currency is fine. See? I think. And we should already have a nice value by month, price a month. We have it with an asterisk. But actually, in this case, it doesn't matter. Because, come on.
And I just realized that I didn't have like accordion component. We haven't tried that before.
Yeah, we do have in our design. So yes, right now we have it like this. So you can design from this and use that as kind of a basic. I'm going to quickly two things. Yeah, so that's working. We can use this start to describe something. Why is there a line here? Oh, this is not a line. This is the accordion.
Okay.
So I because I have just put in the container, not the actual accordion itself. So I will quickly check out accordion here. Oh no, I will actually have to look into how to do this.
You're like following the ARIA-Kit function.
Yeah, I don't. The ARIA-Kit doesn't have
It doesn't have
accordion.
accordion, but we have disclosure.
There. Disclosure is not the. Ooh, that's.
Can we use that instead of accordion?
We could. Let me actually see if we don't have it already. Have as a popover. Yeah, then we have to. Is it disclosure? We do have it here. We have it for a mobile menu, but we don't have it. Or is it the part of the? Okay, so that's part of the dialog disclosure. So we don't have it in our system. Which is interesting. Okay.
I just thought that it's the same, but it's very different.
Yeah, with accordion, it's usually like multiple items. So if you want to use if you want me to use your disclosure, that I think that's fine. If you look, it's very similar. Similar structure here, and we could copy the basic excuse me, theme with and switch it to our one. And given that I need to update our theme page anyway, let's do that. Let's not do then accordion instead, then do the disclosure. Let's see, double check here if I don't have it missing. It's more work for me, but it's fine. So
But it's okay if you want me to use our accordion system.
accordion system if there is multiple items. So this is just for one thing that we want. So here I want to import, and I can actually make this even super easy for us because I can just get the entire disclosure thing here. I don't and build it up. So it will be from area kit / React, and it's going to be disclosure. And it's going to be disclosure itself, disclosure provider, disclosure content, as we see here. Okay, so we'll start with provider as is here, then it's the disclosure itself, then it's the content, and disclosure will be the let's just go to title. Content, and that could be just thinking here about the proper types. So it's content, and we do have so and the disclosure itself wants something. Oh, because it's to name disclosure as disclosure. So now we have it. We'll have to style it to look this nice, but right now I just want to do here quick test disclosure, and title was tiers. So message. I'm sorry, not the default message there. Perks, not tiers. I don't think I have perks yet in here. Well, it will be something for translators to enjoy. And cloud perks. So we have that will go here, that's there. And as for content, that will just be empty for now. Or actually, I'll just put their test so that we know it works. Okay, I always forget this when I'm adding new stuff. Not that. It's like Jasper is not going to make it today. So oh, look at that. So here's the button and it displays something. This is the default in there. We look at the elements, it's a div. And here it's a button with all the stuff. So if we look on the design here, I think, Henry, I would like you to do for the accordions and the disclosure specific designs, like standalone, that will be just reusing.
Yes.
I think we could go a little bit more like they have here. Let's say so, like a box or something. So yeah, and yeah, we can have the error or whatnot there, but I leave that to you to better design. Once you have that, just forward to me and I'll start implementing it.
Yes.
And yeah, and for right now, I think we'll just add like a modal here, similar like we have here with add tier. We'll just add here the option to edit the subscription tiers.
Okay.
So that way we'll have that going, but that's for today. All right. I'm a bit sad that Jasper cannot join us because I want to discuss here is a new feature, yeah, called Preceded Encyclopedia, which I actually also want to pin because this is our new priority, and I will start working on it today. Or sorry, no, that's the due date is pretty much the 12th next week, and I'm starting on it today. I think the size is quite large, but I think it's manageable. It's not crazy, so actually medium, an urgent thing. So for you guys to do the design, I will have to be latest Monday. Apologies. You can start working on it tomorrow, and today I'll start working on the database part. So this is something that we want to have for the Writers Conference of Northern Appalachia. The idea is to be able to, in the universe settings, select that it's a template, let's say, or in the encyclopedia settings more precisely, that it's a template encyclopedia, or however we want to call it. We'll have to discuss that a bit more. So we'll probably have a meeting on that tomorrow. We'll see. And the idea is that when this is selected, the universe or the encyclopedia, so it will be the universe, will appear in a special search. There will be also a special button in the encyclopedia itself, or actually 2 new buttons that will allow you to do 2 things when you're visiting it. First is to copy the entire content of the encyclopedia into your existing one. That's number 1. And second is to create a new universe / encyclopedia with the existing entries in that from the encyclopedia you're currently visiting. For creation, I'll have to think a little bit more about it, because we'll have to kind of add a few more technical issues, but it should be easy. But after, there will be a confirmation that once you do it, you cannot reverse it. But once you do it, we'll copy over to you the items into your encyclopedia, and that's it. And then we'll have, eventually we'll add option to search for these universes that have this option, and so on. So in this case, I'm looking, I think would be the UX and design for this. So let me also write it up. So new checkbox in the settings to enable copying of the encyclopedia content. If enabled, meaning the above, show new button to copy content into existing media / universe that the user owns. I think this button should be on the encyclopedia homepage / landing page. So as the initial one that open up when you enter. Again, the menu. Once copy button is clicked, and accordion warning, well, not accordion. Definitely need to get some rest. A model warning will show and allow select of existing universe to copy into. then or create a new universe with this as a starting point. Then we have the actual implementation. Copy over items. So we have the copy over items, and then we have create new universe with the preceded encyclopedia, which is going to be a little bit more challenging but doable. Let's see. Anything that I'm missing here from the deep description? Any ideas, Henry?
I think you covered it well, Jan.
So I'll comment on this. Let's see. I'll get you or us three into this. It's. I think this could be relatively, or like, and I should also put in here. Steps. Search in universes. Dedicated page. Dedicated discovery page. Maybe. So I think for the first one, search option in universes is given, which also means actually no, since we need that, let's put that over here. Search options in universes. Index the new. So that's for database stuff to do. Well, so yeah, Henry, I think you can already put it into the initial like buttons, experiment a little bit with the existing designs where it goes. As I'll start working on the rest. For me, it starts with that, and I think it should be at least with the exception of creating new universe, preset encyclopedia. That one will be a little bit more challenging to maintain. But actually, no. It will be just a little bit. I will just have to make sure that we don't lose the data and integrate it into the existing processes. So that will be the challenge. But so that will, I will have to probably skip it because I just don't think I'll have enough time for it. So everybody here is getting an exclusive preview of what we are primarily working. So it's Fan Clubs, Preceded Encyclopedia, and we still have a long way to go with organizations. And for the organizations, more on that in the coming weeks internally. I think that's it for now. So yeah, that will be. And while at it, actually, I'm going to create a new issue for design implementation. This will not be Jasper, this will be you, Henry.
Yes.
And we'll have sign for this closure. We have added this. We need a standardized write correctly. Nice design for our site. So that's that. Let's add it into the UI UX and then into the development. So it's new here. And I'll add this as a progress. And you'll start on that tomorrow. Target due. Let's also have Monday. Small size, priority medium.
Mm-hmm.
I think we want due date for this to be 12. And I'll just do it in the 11th. Okay, and that was the disclosure. And here we have the accordion. So accordion. And I do believe, click on this. It's part of React Accessible accordion. So let's see, do we have? Oh, here's the demo.
Hey, can I ask the link, Jan?
Yes, I am planning to do exactly that. I'll be adding the demo of the original component. So, and that one has some time. So I'll leave that up to you to do. Well, these should be kind of very fast. So I think afterward it might be actually some of the other developers working on them. I should use a fix. Okay, so we got more work out of this. We moved a little bit forward here on the on our final clubs, which I will move even more forward once I get an app inside me, so I'm not exhausted. And with that, we are closing up for the month shop. We'll be traveling. So if you're around, I will be at Vicona, which is Writers Conference of Northern Appalachia in America, in the Northern Appalachia Mountains, as the name suggests. Then I will be going up to Rochester, New York for TorahCon. So if you're around, feel free to stop by. I will have some panels at TorahCon as well. I'll have a talk at Vicona. So stop by, say hi, and let us know or let me know what you think. And then just got some initial confirmation, but we still have to finish all the paperwork. We will be at Comic-Con Prague, unless something unfortunate happens. So fingers crossed that it does not. So we hope to see you there as well. And we'll be back here with our regular programming and hopefully a new regular monthly or bi-weekly podcast as well after Comics-Con, so in April. So thank you very much, everybody, and we'll see you once we get back in April from all of our travels. Goodbye.
Thank you, everyone.